area, especially during some particular season, there migration starts, no? There will be a lot of pressure during the migration. There will be a lot of pressure. They will come into the village and riding crops, and the people, chasing them out. Sometimes, even some, most of the temples they are located inside the jungle, no? People are just go on particular season. February, March is ideal season. There will be a lot of festival inside the jungle. Some 3,000, 4,000 people, they will go inside the jungle, do all kind of galata, and chase all the animals from the forest. That's all we are doing. So, like that now, a lot of people get killed. They don't even bother about whether we are in the forest. They'll do all kind of things. So there will be a lot of problems, and then animals also killed and people also get killed. Next. Another issue is ivory poaching. Ivory poaching, only the male carries the task. In fact, my thesis itself, my doctorate thesis itself, I worked on population dynamics of Asian elephant. I combined 3 populations. One is Mudumalai, another one is Nagarmalai, third one is Kerala. All 3 populations, there will be a lot of variation among the males. Because between 80s and 86, almost 100 males being killed every year from 80 to 86. They removed all the males from the population. If you remove all the males from the population, what will happen? There won't be any male, there will be any reproduction. Then after some time, the population will die out. That was my thesis. I combined 3 different populations. At the Decadi, that's where the poaching started initially in south. During the 80s, the Decadi, the first area, the poaching is started, ivory poaching. People illegally enter the forest, shoot the animal, remove the tusk. Okay, so illegal killing of elephants. So likewise, most of the male population has been removed. There the population adult male to adult female sex ratio, 1:90. 1 male, 90 female. If you come down to Mudumalai, 1:25. 1 male, 1 adult male equal to 25 female. In our body, that is a very closest natural population. Sex ratio of 1:5. 1:5, 1:4 is a natural sex ratio because elephants are polygynous species. One male can make a number of female. Okay, in naturally at the time of birth, the sex ratio is 1:1. That is just prediction. But in the polygynous species, usually the female population will be higher than the male. So the natural sex ratio would be around the 1:4 or 1:5. So in the places like Tekadi and all, even one animal, one male die, that's all the population will crash. There may be few males in the population. All the few males will die, that's all. The Tekadi population, that entire population will crash. Suddenly there won't be any elephant in that area. Elephant will be extinct, any time. So ivory poaching is another major issue. Now anyways, government take a lot of steps. Already they put a lot of anti-poaching camp inside the forest. Now comparatively the poaching is almost 95% is come down. Very few places may happen, but almost 95% reduced. Now ivory poaching is another major reason for this elephant survival. The next.
Sir, like government really track the movement of elephants, sir? Like.
Yeah, government is track in the sense like the movement pattern they know. So between Eastern Ghats, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats November, December, after the south northeast monsoon all the elephants will come from western forest to structure where the Satyamangalam, all this area there will be a lot of very green grass, small grasses. So they come here. Because elephant food is a seasonal food. They don't stay at one place at one time. They keep moving. The average they walk some around 20 kilometers per day. But they won't simply walk here and there. But they have to eat lot, they will go for a good habitat where they get enough food. Okay. So there will be a migration during that time, like November, December.
Like how come male will be protected in the forest? Like do forest department do take?
Forest department they have the set up of anti-poaching shed, anti-poaching people. There will be a lot of shed inside. People sleep there on 365 days with the gun, all these things. So they will just go for a promulgation during daytime, night time. So if presence is there now, the poachers never enter inside. Okay, even the Veerappan case, he started as a sandalwood, he known as a sandalwood smuggler. He finished all the sandalwood And then next he will come to the elephant pose. Okay, that's how. Then after he is removed, after that fellow removed from the forest, there will be other poses, from Kerala who started doing all this nonsense. Even they got most of them almost like there and jail. Yeah, jail. Here the act called Wildlife Protection Act, 1973. One of the best act in the country, but it's not implemented properly. So that people are escaping very easily. It's not implemented properly. People are escaping very easily from all this. So the landscape level approach.
Sorry for that. Number two, you don't compare your pictures what you see in Kruger National Park in Africa and all. That kind of a surveillance is not available. Please, where to see? You don't see that pictures and the training, that same thing is happening. You are not
but practically speaking, like sir was mentioning that we need to protect male elephants. So is that
protect in the sense like people have to move around. Forest department have to go parameter area. So they need a lot of staff. See that's why need a landscape level approach.
Yeah,
okay, in forest it's called protected area, non-protected area. Protected area means sanctuaries, national parks, tiger reserve. Those areas are protected area. Their staff strength is very high. They will get lot of funds from government of India. But unprotected, non-protected area, reserve forest but the elephants may not know whether it's a reserve forest or sanctuary or national park. They just move around across the landscape. So the landscape level approach should be needed to protect the elephant. Because it's a long-ranging species, they need a landscape level approach. Elephant from Mudumalai and Sadhyamangalam, this is one landscape. The landscape level approach rather than the individual protected area. So you have to increase the staff in all the forest. It will be the protection will be high. There is a 100 square kilometer big. One watcher or one guard cannot protect. 100 square kilometer, one person cannot protect it. So increase the staff there. That's why landscape level approach. This area has a very good population of elephants. So increase the staff strength, make many end poaching camps. People have just started moving around paragliding. Now this kind of approaches will be needed. And then connecting the habitat. Like wherever the corridor, we should create a corridor. Wherever the habitat fragment is there, we have to create a corridor to freely move around. Elephant can freely move around. So, like, these are the things, we should insist. This is the main conservation issues, which is
current strategy.
Yeah. So, that is the main conservation strategy. So, we have to do. That already government started doing it, but then awareness. We have to create awareness for the local villages who live close to the forest or inside the forest.
Do government try to stop the electrical fencing inside the forest, sir?
Government also putting their effort to protect all these things. Still, some places we did actually. We did for ourselves. So this kind of small activities we have been doing it, to protect the elephant as well as in the habitat. The next.
Adult stadium.
That's all. So, any questions you can please ask me. They don't sleep actually. Only the calf they sleep. They sleep 1 or 2 hours. During that time, only the female take rest. They stand and take rest. The calf will lie down underneath of mother and sleep. They never close the eyes. They close the eye. Then always flat to the ears. When any sound comes immediately they will be alert. Then they don't touch anyone. They don't sleep. Once the female lie down, that's all they die. That's all. Yeah,
smelling of human being is depending on the air flow.
Yes, indirect.
Because I was very close to this and I slept actually. Sleeping and
Sir, wow. I have a question. Yeah, you can. Sir, sir, if you find a group of elephants, is it right idea to climb a tree and?
No, that's not an answer. Don't do that. If you see elephant, If elephants identified you, they can, they'll smell and then they'll become alert, they're looking at your direction.
Whether it's identified.
So, better to...
It was night time, sir.
Okay.
We were 5 guys.
Okay.
Yes, like Satyamangam Desert Forest.
Okay.
So we had no other choice. So we have no hidden spots so that we cannot able to save cars. So literally we climbed the tree, top of the tree. Somehow one person got caught.
Okay.
He literally trampled the tree and he somehow got saved. So at that particular, we have no open.
No, night hours you are saying, but if this is again the dangerous one, we don't know, the night time itself, during night hours, you are entering the forest itself, first of all. Should not disturb animals. Even we always say, I go with lot of friends. In fact, this trekking club I've been introduced by my friend, Rahul Sadagopan. He's a wildlife photographer. He came with me many times to the forest.
Sir, actually,
he's the one who introduced me to the trekking club. He only asked me to give a talk, about elephants.
Actually, it was an
so
college.
We are very, we should not enter the forest during night hours. It is very dangerous.
Actually, we went for collecting a frog species for our lab.
Okay.
So we went there. Unfortunately, we got visitors. Like we got 6 members of elephants. We already take the samples. We were about to leave the that saplings.
Yeah.
So that time we have another choice. So like if you suggest better idea.
What happened now for the elephants? If you are encountering elephants whether day or night, for elephants visibility is the same. They cannot distinguish the colors. For them, the same. Just like the moonlight or some object is moving, like that only they can see the object. So night time and daytime. So if you are capable of climbing the tree, first you just see the wind direction. Whether wind is going towards elephant or other side of the other side means you don't have to bother. You can just slowly move and go.
Okay.
Otherwise, what will happen sometimes? People will get panic. Simply just run some direction. They may get caught by other elephants. In fact, I had an experience when I started my career. I had a very bad experience. That day itself, I decided that we better just get out from this field itself. Then one day, my practice is supported me. This is how the life starts, and then that's how my interest also started.
You mean to say if we are in front of the elephant, look about
better,
the direction?
if you are daytime, better you can just move away, run away from the area. You just move away.
Just don't run away.
Run away in the sense, don't get panic. Simply run away. Few elephants are sighted you, started chasing you, don't try to climb the tree.
Okay.
That is not possible because you will become panic, Your hands are not shiver and legs are not shiver. You cannot climb tree. You just move away,
Even if they try to chase us, like we have to...
See, they cannot, they'll give only the mock charge. Even they cannot come, not even 200 meters. Because they have a very bulky body, they cannot run more than 200 meters.
Okay.
So just give only the mock charges to protect them. They're giving the warning, that's all. Not trying to kill you or something. Just giving the warning. Better get out from this place, just giving the mock charge.
Some people used to suggest that if you find such, if you come into such instance, then try to run in a zigzag way. Is it true or?
See, elephants, I say this is very, very poor. Whether you're running straight or zigzag way, it doesn't make any difference for the elephants. Okay, better just run some 200 meters, that's all. You can safely escape.
You mean to say there is another myth that if the elephant would...
Zigzag canal, it doesn't work. See, if the elephant started chasing you, you don't even know what you are doing. Okay. Either you run, that's all. That's all. So their eyesight is very, very poor. That is the advantage for us. That is the advantage for us. We can easily escape. Their eyesight is very, very poor. That is the advantage for us. We can easily escape from the elephants.
Yeah. One thing I got encountered in front of the elephant and camera, like in the sense it didn't look at us. We were very close to the elephant, so we tried to move, just run away in zigzag. Just went up.
Yeah, zigzag is even if you run straight again. So.
I have seen elephants, just touching another elephant with their trunk.
Okay.
Like side by side.
Yeah. That's kind of tactile communication. Kind of communicating each other.
Making some noise.
Yeah. See if they get some smell, maybe a human being or maybe some other carnivore. If they get the smell, they become very alert. They have to alert the family because they have to give a lot of protection for the young ones. They started touching each other like, okay, let's move, or kind of communication. They are not doing it.
And some people used to say that the elephant, when it took any object, it looks that it appears as it's horizontal. In the sense, if an elephant was a man, he would be looked, he would be viewed.
See, elephant have eyes, they cannot, see the elephant. Eyesight is very poor. They cannot make out whether it's a human being or something else unless you make noise. Then only they'll make out. Otherwise, no, they see something, some object is there.
Some flat object is
That's all.
Sir,
But in the other case, for example, rhino, I had an experience. Rhino, when I was working in Kasiranga, rhinos had eyes in the front. Okay. They cannot, see the side portion. So we are chased by, we are in a gypsy. One rhino was chasing us. That they have come full speed. No, their speed is more than 60 meters or something. They started, full speed. They started chasing a gypsy. There's a lot of wheels here and there in Kasiranga. There is a watchtower. So we go straight. We cannot turn the vehicle anyway. Otherwise, they'll come and chase the vehicle, smash the vehicle. So our driver also started going full speed, and then immediately it took a turn. The rhino at the same speed is going. Let's see, because they cannot turn and see. They cannot see the side of it. The same speed it's going. Then only I realized. Then the driver was saying this how rhino behaves.
Zigzag thing will work for right now.
excuse me, sir. You said about tribal relocation. Is that the solution for elephant and forest conservation? Are the tribals paying the price for the luxuries the city folk enjoy? Actually, we are having ecotourism and whatnot. We are going and enjoying. But that is their prime source of living space, forest. So by relocating them, aren't we doing an injustice? And I also read that they are part of the ecosystem, right? They are part of the ecosystem. We are into this, but tribals are part of the ecosystem. So how is it?
So we are not forced them to relocate. We are not forcing anyone to relocate from the place. Our aim to give our education for the young children. So after some time, they themselves started moving out from the place. But the grown population, we grew there. They are uneducated people. You cannot say they are part of the ecosystem. You just cannot force them to move. Even the tiger is so, wherever tiger is so declared, there is a provision is available. But for one family, 10 lakh rupees, government is giving the money backup. Package. Compensation package. They are also identifying land and giving. But they are not forcing them to do it.
That's what, even this compensation, I recently read somewhere that in the value of plants, when they carved off the area and did not allow grazing, weeds started coming more than the native plants. So grazing and tribals going in and taking fruits and whatnot from there, it is helping the ecosystem.
Definitely.
So when we give
Tribals are part of the ecosystem. Tribals are part of the ecosystem. That is why they are, when we approach them, what help you are expecting from us? We asked. They said they want the electricity. Only the 12 hamlets are there. This place called Ramarani. They asked for the electricity. Electricity means they come from 12 kilometers away through the forest. We said nothing. We cannot provide the electricity, but just for the 12 people. Okay. When the electricity people they put the post and go, the elephant will just come and scratch the body and then things will cut down and many animals will get killed. But other things you ask is a help quickly. They said house. Then we provided a house. That's all. Not ask them to get out. If they want to come out, they themselves willing to come out because they want to give a good education for their children. They want to come out means we are absolutely no problem. Yes. Now the tribes are changed completely. The nature itself completely changed.
In the jungle, they remain as a forest. They like tribal. It's fine. They put facilities, all sort of facilities there. Then it's a problem. They are no longer being a tribe.
They are being living as a tribe. No problem.
If I can interrupt with the point.
Please.
See, this is the point. Now you heard them. This is what I exactly say. Divergent views. And we don't look at reality. This is the point. Divergent views, everybody sticks to their point, but we don't want to see the reality. reality is, as Arivu rightly said, most of the tribals don't want to live like that. The fact is,
Yeah, use this.
Keep it close, keep it close, keep it close.
okay.
Keep it
Can
close.
you hear?
Yeah. Keep it closer.
See, the point is, most of the tribals as of now, they don't want to live their life as a tribe. Number one. Number two is, on the part of us, also, citizens of India and the government, we have been so far very, very callous towards the what you call state of affairs of tribes. The reason is very, very simple. See, they have been all along living in forest, you have been educated in about the sport, just because they happen to be in forest. Can we deny all these facilities to them? That is a very big move. But the solution is, what I am saying is, simplest solution is, instead of appointing for your work in forest somebody else from cities, what you are doing? You are having a Tamil Nadu service commission. Karnataka has got Karnataka service commission. You are appointing people who have never seen a forest or an elephant as forest officers and posted. Why don't you give these jobs to them? This is where I want you people to take up this challenge. See, this is concerned citizens of India. If you are really concerned about what you are asking, please take this issue by your forum. Join issues with forums like Arivu or anybody's and tell that these people have been given a decent job in the forest. And that was one of the best moves done by one of the very good forest officers. And I am sorry to say that he left the service itself, he didn't want to do because of other reasons. But Udayan, the anti-poaching camps were established an excellent initiative that gave good jobs for the tribals. As anti-poaching watchers, they earned something. If not a great amount, at least something.
So you also include most of the tribal
yes, most of the tribal people. See, this is how we have to look at it holistically. See, we cannot say that this and that. Leave it to them. We are not the people to decide. Either to say that you should live like me, or to say that you should not live like what you are. We have got no business with them. Educate them, make them aware, let them decide. Let them decide what is to do. If they want to live like you, bring them to city, no problems. If they don't want to, let them be in forest, but abide by certain rules. But we cannot deny them basic facilities.
No,
please understand.
Few people are ready to like say what we are trying to say. Few one doesn't want to get anything from us. Like we don't want your water. Like we don't want your foods.
I don't understand it.
Like few people are very repulsive in terms of sharing their thoughts with us.
Yeah.
Right.
They are not expecting any help from the government.
Yeah, they don't want them.
They don't want any help.
Yeah, they don't want any of us entering their area or something.
See, that is a very protective nature. See, I don't deny that. Because some people may be like that. I wouldn't say that they are wrong or right. What they feel is they are inferior to nobody and they can do that. Another point is polarization because of political parties. See, some of the political parties and the people who have got leftist wings, if I may call them, they will have an expression that we are exploiting them, we are not giving them enough, you are only talking about wildlife and conservation, what about human beings? That is the leftist angle. The rightist angle is, let them go to hell, we are not concerned, we want our rights. See, both are extremes. That can never work. You will only end up at loggerheads, you will never come to solutions.
Have there been instances when tribals have been offered a package or other things and they denied it and still allowed to live their life?
It's there. In some places in north and all, they are willing to move out from the park. In here, they are just started offering. And some of the places they are willing to go out. In fact, in Mudumalai, there is one small settlement, they want to move out from the Mudumalai. So your government is giving the package to. The people who give the willingness, not force them to relocate. No forcing. In fact, in the only tigers in India, there is no village. That's only Pandipur. Before the declare the tiger reserve, they relocated all the village. They put them outside the park. Before declared as the tiger reserve. Not far away, just outside the periphery.
Sir, the elephant corridor that you are talking about in Metropolitan region, do you think all those people there are tribals or like?
No, so that land is belongs to some a big cultivator. Like they have the organic plantation along the both side of the road. That is now other side of the plantation is a forest. So this plantation, it is affecting the elephant migration. If it is imagine there is no plantation, it should be a forest. Elephant can freely move. So you want to protect this crop, you'll put the illegal electric fence or something. Elephant have to take a diversion to move in some other direction, then they may get some other problems over there.
Why don't you relook at those things? Because
In fact, government, even government now, they are taken a step to trying to purchase the crucial elephant corridor. They are going to purchase it. They are going to approach the landowner like a reasonable rate. If they are not willing to give, then they will use the land acquisition act.
Sir, I have a question here.
there are lots of resources.
The condition of mass in the sense it happens when the testosterone increases, right? So, the mass we have discussed, right? Like it happens when the testosterone increases to the elephant. Does it mean that it happens only for male elephant?
Yeah, that must will happen only for male.
The mother put sort of.
Yeah, must will happen only for the male, not for the female.
Not for the female.
Yes, sir.
And other question about the varieties of elephant, like Asian elephant and African. Like, is there any? I mean, is it the same?
No, they are completely different species altogether.
They are completely like maybe in the sense of value. Let's say the ivory. Like, is there any difference between the value?
Ivory also there is a lot of difference in the ivory also in African and different in Asian.
In the sense, still the poaching is also happening on the other side.
Even Africa also there is a some amount of poaching is going on. There is again threat for the elephant in Africa also. But the problem on African, both sex will carry the tusk.
Okay.
In Asian elephant, only male carries the tusk.
So we get.
So people aim only the male, all the males.
Okay.
So there both the sex carry the tusk. They just shoot any elephant which come across. They'll get tusk. But in Asian elephant, only male carries the tusk. Only the male population removed from the overall population.
Okay. And do you have the idea of proportion of African and Indian elephants in the world? Proportion.
Like I think they have more than 2 lakhs elephants in Africa.
Okay.
We have around only 50 elephants across 13 countries.
50,000 elephants.
That's all.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
You said they need to create elephant corridors.
Yeah.
So a place, a country in India where there is increase in population and steady economic growth. Okay, that obviously will lead to the development of infrastructure and then poaching. Let's assume like we are controlling it. Then encroachment of forest land.
Deforestation.
So, yeah, deforestation and everything. So I see a bigger threat in future. What feasibility? How do you
What
think
feasibility means? That's why what now the government is trying to do now. They want to make all the areas protected area. Protected area means there is a set of rules and regulations are there. There won't be any developmental activities within 5 km radius of tiger reserve. Okay, if such act will come then all the problems will solve. Population is going to grow only. But if they want to protect the forest, this is the only way they want to declare all the areas of protected area. You bring them all in a protected area, there will be set of rules that completely, do all these kind of things. Like, the people cannot encroach. Even there won't be any developmental activities within 5 km radius of the tiger reserve. Yeah. But now they want to the landscape level approach. Now the Mudumalai has become started as a tiger reserve, and then next is the BRT and the Bandipur already tiger reserve. The BRT recently declared. Now they are going to declare it as Satyamangalam. So the entire landscape around some 4,000 square kilometers being come under the tiger reserve. So there won't be any no encroachment or activities, the development activities never taken place in the tiger reserve area.
So almost
The total area is 1,500 square meter. 1,500 square kilometer.
What area almost
Which one? No, Satyamangalam Reserve Forest alone 1,448 square kilometer. 4 times bigger than
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think we'll take further questions.